Hello, you magical people. Welcome back on Salt and Sugar Saga. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified for all the upcoming videos. Today, we are making a very delicious and every North Indian favorite gobi paratha. Parathas are used to be our every morning breakfast, but now because everybody is health conscious, it's cut to only weekends. But trust me, gobi paratha and aloo paratha are all-time favorite, but today we are making only gobi paratha, and that too with a very easy method in which the gobi will not drain in your dough and your dough will not turn into a sticky dough rather than a gobi paratha. So here I have taken some oil and I've added some carom seeds and cumin seeds and saute them just for a while, and then you're gonna add your grated cauliflower. I have used my food processor to make my job easy. You can even use your hand grater, it works perfectly fine. I've also grated ginger with the cauliflower, and we're gonna saute the ginger and the cauliflower well in this pan, and we have to make sure that no moisture left in this cauliflower, and that is gonna help us in making our parathas really good and fluffy. So I have added all my spices, salt, red chili powder. We're gonna also add some crushed coriander, and we're gonna mix everything really well and saute them. Again, we're gonna season it with some cumin seed powder. As you can see, the moisture is not there. Now we have to transfer it in a plate and let it cool down completely before stuffing it. This method is a sure short way of making your paratha delicious and always perfect. If you like this method, do give it a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comment section below. So I have the dough ready, so I'm gonna take a section of dough, and with the help of a dry flour, we're gonna roll it. So with the help of a rolling pin, I'm gonna roll it into a thick chapati. So it's all up to you if you want to grease it with little oil or ghee. I'm just skipping that step because it is not actually required here. So I'm gonna stuff it generously. And now we're gonna seal all the corners well. So you just have to slowly pick all the corners and seal it. So once it's sealed, we're going to remove the extra dough. And now again with the help of a dry flour, we're going to roll it. You don't have to roll it too thin or too thick. The thickness should be perfect. First, I'm gonna spread it with the help of my fingers, and then lightly I'm gonna roll it. So here we have our paratha. As you can see the thickness, and this side should be on the tawa. So we're gonna slightly dry roast first, and then it's up to you. You want to roast it with the help of ghee or oil or olive oil or refined oil, whatever you want, you have to use. or if you want to even dry roast it. And you can see how beautifully it is puffing up. If your paratha is puffing up nicely, that will make sure that all the stuffing is evenly spread and you have rolled your paratha also evenly. So these are some tips and tricks through which you can make your parathas always perfect. See how beautiful the golden crust we have got. And now I'm gonna make all my parathas in the same way. And you can also always adjust the spices according to your own taste buds. If you want to add some green chilies, you are free to do that. If you want to add some red chili powder, extra red chili powder to make it even more spices, be my guest. Paratha is puffing up so beautifully and nicely, and see how beautiful red golden color we are getting in our parathas. These are so tempting and delicious. I hope that you guys try this in your home and let us know how you find it. So I have prepared all my gobi parathas. Hope you liked the video. Until next time, take care, bye bye, and keep watching Salt and Sugar Saga.